This is a discussion on flying, and in particular, flying with our mind. We refer to it as a flying stage, the stage of the mind, the stage of the spirit, when you feel like you are soaring up there in a very good mood, with very good thoughts and positive feelings. And the first topic that we can reflect on is, why do we love flying? What is it about flying that every one of us has a positive attitude towards it? We like to dream that we are flying. We like to watch birds flying. What do you think is special about flying that even us human beings who cannot that easily experience flying with this body, why do we love it?
The freedom. Feel free, and you can see a bigger picture as well when you fly up. Having an echo, Manu?
No, it's okay. We can hear you. So you said it's a freedom. It's ability to see the bigger picture. What else, Joan? You said something.
It's a feeling of enthusiasm.
Enthusiasm, yes. Anything else?
It also touches the qualities we have actually innately, which is unlimitedness. You know, we don't like boundaries, we don't like bondage. And so there's an attractiveness of this experience of flying, freedom, fresh air, and it's just a very exhilarating experience.
Yeah. Yeah, very nice, everything you said. And to add to what you said, there may be a recollection, a very old memory that we are without a body. The only thing that is keeping me down here is heaviness of the matter of the body. But maybe each soul remembers and knows that we are not the body. We are able to be completely free, to be light, to rise above, to return to our home, which is incorporeal. That so nothing can stop us. And in this discussion about flying, in Raja Yoga, first it is mentioned how you as a soul, you can be in that very high mood, in that very high feelings and thoughts by experiencing the company of the Supreme. And when we are in the company of the Supreme Soul, we feel uplifted, we feel we can fly, and we also receive a lot of encouragement. And one image that can resonate with us is the image of a parent and a child, a father and a child. And in that relationship, we feel, yes, I feel free, I feel safe, I feel my mind can soar into the highest awareness. I feel without heaviness, I feel protected. Someone else is taking my burden, my problems. That's a relationship of a parent and a child. And I always wonder why in Raja Yoga we receive double congratulations, double of everything. What is your vision on this double? What do you feel when you hear that everything here is double? And let's say just double congratulations. Why only congratulations is not enough?
Because in Raja Yoga we have this, we are taught about, the concept of two fathers. or the father and the mother. So it's never just one. It's always two. And that's always a beautiful concept because, you know, as the picture shows, the father holds one hand, but you have another father, or you can call the mother, who holds the other hand. So it's double security.
Wow, it gives a feeling of great treasure, fortune. We are lucky to have that support and security. Yeah. Anyone else? It's like when you are in that close relationship with a father, with a mother, with the one who is a supreme, it's like we both receive congratulations. It's not only that I'm congratulated or he is praised or congratulated. We are together, so double for both of us, for the pair, for the two companions, for the two friends. Now, there is more about double. Let's see like a very simple quiz. What else is double about the soul, the spirit that is in that flying attitude? When you feel like you're flying, in spiritual terms, what else is double? Say it's double light. Means your spirit, your intellect is able to see clearly through the lens of knowledge, and also there is lightness, no heaviness. And what else is double in this awareness?
The double crown, and double crown of purity, knowing that you are in that purity, path of purity. And also, Baba placed the crown of service. So it's a double crown.
Is it heavy to wear a double crown?
No, I think this crown, this double crown is not heavy. Purity and being in Baba's knowledge and helping others literally makes you fly more. So it makes you more lighter.
Yeah. Yeah, nice. And the next symbol is what you are touching on, um, how to remain light whilst you are wearing two crowns. And there has to be a balance between service and remembrance. How do you understand this balance between introversion and extroversion, between solitude and cheerfulness, between being with yourself and being with others, between remembering the highest and being able to do your task accurately? There has to be a balance. Interest in angelic matters as well as interest in very, very worldly matters. You have to make things work. How do you experience the balance?
I think the true service only take place when you're really remembering Baba, which is Baba always say, consider yourself to be soul and remember me. And if you're not considering yourself to be soul and serving, it's not reaching, because then is a body conscious. So the real service, the balance is that you have to first consider yourself to be soul, and then connecting with Baba and serving. That's the real balance. Then that would reach the soul.
Yeah. Yeah. By Baba, you mean Father, you mean the Supreme Soul. Yes, so that connection is a Supreme Father, Mother, as you describe, parent. Um, But first, be aware who is in that connection. It is a soul, it is not the body.
Baba talks about humility with authority. Would that apply with that?
Yeah, humility, you said?
Yes, with authority. Thank you.
Yes, yes, very nice. Yes, absolutely. Yes. A few more aspects of the flying stage. In this awareness that you, as a soul, you are able to be free from any heaviness, any attachment, any bondage, and you come close to the completion stage. Completion meaning your full potential. And in spiritual knowledge, we refer to that as your angel. Not that someone else is an angel, but you as a soul, you have the potential of experiencing that you are an angel. And when every day you practice this flying stage, then the angel gets wings. The angel becomes active. You will experience that instead of doing things with old thoughts, old habits, it is as if an angel is doing. And others will observe as well. They will say, oh, you behave like an angel. And in this stage, you also come closer to being free from the bondage of karma. Someone who is flying in their mind, they are not attracted, they are not tempted by something which is down on the earth. So you're not going to be pulled by old habits, anger, greed, food, by senses. You remain beyond the pull of any action. You don't feel like you need to apologize or to act for something or to get a return to feel worthy. You are worthy. You are in the higher self-esteem. You don't need to prove yourself. So with these qualities, you are elevated, you experience that you are elevated, you experience that you are complete, you experience that you become a bestower. In the stage of freedom, giving is natural. As you said, you are a soul. A soul is naturally radiating all the virtues. And in this stage, you also are able to have an impact on others. Others will experience as if someone is taking away their heaviness, their burden. They experience being free, being inspired. They change very easily. When you are free, others become free. When you change, the world will change. So when you are in the awareness of being like an angel, like flying in your mind, in the spiritual knowledge, we say that you will be able to experience this complete freedom. And maybe someone can read the lines that are on the screen. I'm not easily able to see them. They are in mirror for me.
You will be angels, then deities, beautifully decorated images with divine virtues. Practice seeing yourself in the stage of your angelic form from now on and continue to move forward.
Thank you. Would you like to comment on how do you practice? And in particular, has anyone had an experience of practicing both being an angel and a deity? So we explained that angel means someone who is now engaged in the service of the world without any bondages. And deity is someone who is a perfect ruler, a king. Here on the earth, they live in a perfect world. Can you see the two of them meeting in your mind, and how?
I think one is a natural progression to the other, and the precursor to that deity phase. It's an experience. It's not, it's just as we know the definition of deity of, as you can see in the picture behind you, it's not quite that. That's the completion stage, but it has to be experienced first. And when we have the experience of serving in that perfect stage of being the angel, it's only natural that we experience the perfection of the virtues of the deity. Deities are synonymous with perfect virtues, and that's all they share, that's all they give. So yes, it's a natural progression. One is actually quite interlinked with the other. So when you experience the angelic stage, it's a natural experience of the deity stage as well.
The next point as well, you were explaining how service and helping myself, helping others. What is this attitude of service that someone would call you an angel? And they call you an angel, they say, oh, you are such an angel. When you help them at the time of need, when you help them when they did not expect, when you do something that is beyond the capabilities of an ordinary human being, maybe someone defamed you or criticized you, and all of a sudden you help them without expecting any thank you. Then they say, oh, you must be an angel if you don't get upset and you still help. So you are saying that through this attitude of being a server, you will develop a very beautiful personality and you will enjoy it. You will enjoy that decorations of virtues. And that is also drawing a reward. And in spiritual terms, the reward would be newness, being able to be 111. So what is it that we always want to be the first? I had that desire since I was a child. I could never tolerate being the second. And I was put into situations where I had to be the second. But is it ingrained in us that we want to be first, first, first? 111. And we want to have a new house, and we want to have new clothes. And of course, we would like to have a new mind, new awareness, to have new thoughts. And we want to be there from the beginning. I did that first. I was the first one. I win this. What is it about 111, being the first one? Do you experience that? And is that the reward to experience that newness, to be the first, to be number one? And can everyone experience it?
To hear it, it's like the enthusiasm of being the winner with humility.
Mm.
Yeah.
I guess it's in the soul, isn't it? It's in the soul, recorded within the soul. And so if you don't experience, you're not going to look for it. So Baba always say that God says that it's in the recording. It's already in there. So if you, the drive is there because you already experienced that. So therefore you working towards that.
to experience that 111, being the first, being the best, but not racing with anyone, racing with myself, being happy and content with my mind, with the thoughts, with the feelings. Actually, there is no one else to compete with. You can experience being supremely pure, supremely loving, supremely peaceful on your own and experience that highest level of yourself. And then there is complete satisfaction and contentment of the mind, of the intellect, of the personality, because you are dwelling in your supreme qualities, in your supreme highest and purest and original nature. And it's very beautiful that you are able to experience that through serving everyone, serving nature, serving your body, serving others, having that attitude of a server. And finally, all of these are giving us a good picture of what this awareness of flying is and why it is so almost as worshipped. People are worshipping those who fly. They start with worshipping angels. Of course, they worship God, who is highest on high, the most free one. They worship angels. They like very much birds and flying vehicles. They do have a lots of feelings for aeroplanes and everything that moves up there. So it's looking upwards in a sense, but looking upwards spiritually in our mind and not physically. So it's a very a relevant awareness to us, this awareness of complete freedom, like you described it, no heaviness, no boundaries, and our original nature being without the bounds, the bondages of the body. So in this stage as well, there is an awareness that everyone is good, and there is a practice that you are good. And maybe again, someone can read this text, please.
No matter how unconscious someone is, if you give him the life-giving herb of an elevated awareness, an awareness of their specialities, he would regain consciousness. You are very good. You are very good.
You are very good. So, do you know what's the word used for life-giving herb? The Hindi word?
Sanjeevani.
Yes, Sanjeevani. And that to me gives the essence of all spirituality. If any point of knowledge, if any awareness that you are spirit has been imbibed truly, then you realize that those who are around you and they may not be in that flying stage yet, by criticizing them, by telling them their weakness, by seeing their defects, they will not wake up. But by giving them Sanjeevani, seeing their specialities, speaking about their specialities, envisioning them, empowering them, you are good. Tell us an example, if you would like, maybe we can finish with that. Tell us a practical example. When was the most recent situation? We want to hear it, it's not ego. We really want to hear most recent situation when you were able to give Sanjeevani to someone else.
Oh, Shanti. There is a soul that I see occasionally, and she's quite low in spirit. And you know, I talked to her about the raising her mindset and other essences from the study, and yeah, she's so appreciative. And obviously, I say it's not me. We're just instruments. But yeah, thank you. And it's good to see that she's taking it on board and gaining benefit from it. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, anyone else?
It was someone who was pretty down and sharing their burdens, etc. And it was just a sharing of something really simple, not even didn't even have the thought about serving. It was simply a sharing which came from the heart. And it was amazing the effect on that that soul, because that soul was just took the whole thing in and immediately could see the shift in the mood and upliftment. And they said, you know, sometimes just a word has that effect. And they themselves said it, and I didn't even know what that word or what it was. So it was almost like an unconscious serving, but using, you know, these what you're sharing today about the flying mind.
Thank you. Any final thought? Any final comment?
Yeah, one of the soul in the family is really struggling with anxiety right now. So just trying to help. I was just saying that you're not the mind. You're the observer of the mind, and it's kind of helping, you know, because the soul is taking everything as real coming through the mind, and is creating a lot of chaos. So trying to help, saying that you are beyond that, you are the observer. I only subtly mention that because it's too deep, and it's kind of helping a little bit. So it does help a lot, but we have to be in that consciousness as well. Like Mala said, sometime unconsciously, we are helping them, really being in these practices.
Thank you. So from the flying bird to the mirror, use the soul, you are a mirror for others. The cleaner you become, the more they will be able to see their own beauty. So thank you for sharing, and we'll meet again next week. Bye-bye.